So here is my trading 2-on-2 stocks and shares ISA, my pride and joy. And as you can see, currently this is a 6-figure portfolio worth over £122,000. This gives me a lot of safety and security and is one of the main reasons as to why I was able to quit my job and go into content creation, which was my passion, full time. Now, I know a few of you have already realized the problem with my portfolio, and that is it is very cash heavy. As you can see, currently I hold over £118,000 in cash. This is for various different reasons. Ultimately, it comes down to personal choice, and I love it because it gives me the flexibility to be whatever type of investor I want to be at any given time period. And the stocks and shares ISA is one of the best ways, in my opinion, to gain long-term wealth and then manage your funds whichever way you want. And for me, the plan has always been to be able to retire early at my own choosing. So if it's 55, so be it. But if it's 45, then so help me. But now the government is looking at ways in which they could probably ruin that for me. Now, if you haven't watched my previous video, I outlined the changes in the budget of 2025, the big one. This is where taxes rose once again, even after Labour said they wouldn't. But more importantly, for investing, the cash ISA allowance was slashed from £20,000 down to £12,000 per tax year. And at first, we thought that it didn't really affect us as stocks and shares ISA investors. However, it looks like things are going to change. Now, here in the gov.uk website, specifically HMRC, we can see in their latest newsletter things are about to change. But just before we discuss that, if you would like to sign up to Trading 2-on-2 and receive a free fractional share worth up to £100 to get you started, then all you have to do is to use the link in the description box down below. Now, alternatively, if you've already signed up to Trading 2-on-2 over the past 10 days but haven't received your free fractional share, then all you have to do is to press the 3 horizontal line menu over here. Scroll all the way down until you see the section Use Promo Code. And in this section, just enter my code JUBAIR and you should receive a free fractional share. So let's go through the problem. The cash ISA deposit allowance has gone down from £20,000 per tax year down to £12,000 per tax year, which again didn't sound that bad because you can put £12,000 in a cash ISA and then £8,000 plonk that into your stocks and shares ISA and you're all good. Currently, within a stocks and shares ISA, you can enable or disable interest at your own pleasing, and this will allow you to actually gain interest on your uninvested cash. Now, it goes without saying that this is not the same as a cash ISA, as all the money is not put into a bank. Some of it is put into banks, as you can see, JP Morgan, Barclays, NatWest. However, the majority of the cash is put into qualifying money market funds, which is a class of investment, so your capital is at risk. In either case, this allows you to actually invest and put your uninvested cash into good use. If you do not want to earn interest, what you can do is to press Don't Pay Me Interest at the bottom and it will disable that feature. Now, the government probably has been watching my videos because now they want to actually ruin the plans of people looking to put money into the stocks and shares ISA and just invest it as cash. So HMRC are looking at ways in which they can stop transfers from a stocks and shares ISA over to a cash ISA, which is currently possible. Innovative finance ISAs are also included in that. Up until now, innovative finance ISAs aren't very popular, but I think they're going to be increasing in popularity due to something that is going to come into effect soon. So what HMRC are going after are cash-like instruments. These include qualifying money market funds, but it is incredibly vague at the moment as to what that covers. Of course, cash itself is a cash-like instrument, so this means going forward, Trading 2-on-2 and other stockbrokers are unlikely to put your cash into a bank and enable interest for you. I don't know what's going to happen, but of course these brokers will still have to be using banks. They will probably just disable interest for you, or you could enable interest for yourself, so opt in, and you will be liable to be paying tax on that interest. So if they decide to tax interest on your uninvested cash, that could actually change the game in a negative way for a lot of people. Now, it's important to know that these rules don't apply for over 65s, but me being in my early 30s, that's a long way to go, and that has put a damper in my early retirement plan. Now, I don't personally hold on to cash for that long, so the whole interest part of it actually personally doesn't bother me too much. In fact, for my personal use case, it could actually be a good thing because it actually encourages me to take more risks with the stock market and not hold my cash. However, like I said in the beginning, if I did want to retire early, cash would be a huge portion of my plan to retire early, as I would have a large cash buffer and not earning interest on that could be actually detrimental for a lot of people. Again, personally, I'm okay with not earning interest on my money. I think going forward anyway, interest rates are going to be incredibly low, so the difference will be very minimal, but it does open a whole bunch of questions as to what is considered cash-like instruments. For example, are short-term government bonds going to be considered as cash-like, because that could actually hurt the UK economy. So it doesn't really make sense to penalize people who have cash in their stocks and shares ISA, in my opinion. If it's your personal choice to take interest, then you should be able to take that without having to pay tax, as the money within the stocks and shares ISA is already taxed. I think we are heading into a very worrying time where the government penalizes people with a small amount of wealth instead of taxing the real wealthy, who basically own all the assets we need to live our daily lives. So make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next video.